All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as it is hot. In case it's your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them all. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. As it is hot, it don't show that the men of the NIG boys and the men of BLA boys don't clash face to face. This one a blatant, what do they call blatant woto. If na Eba go say na woto promise and na the thing will be say it happen as it be now. And as it be, you know, as it be, they say that when two elephants are fighting, the person will go suffer na the grass. Na him go suffer am as it be. Two elephants don't fight and a grass they suffer am as it be. People will be say then they for that as they don't somehow they don't collect choma for around where this thing happen as the information they reach for my table. But as it be, the men of the NIG boys don't retreat, but the men of the BLA say no retreat, no surrender, say person no go come for their own papa land. See there. Still there for their papa land, still there with them. As I did for Mazi Simon Epa Twitter handle now, in the talk something, say Breakiñg Biafra will be declared in October this year, 2024, in Helsinki, Finland, during Biafra's second convention. Every effort must geared towards this declaration. Now you understand when I said I know the day Biafra will come. Continue playing this one. Now the Prime Minister of the Biafra government in exile, Mazi Simon Eba, na in the talk this one in say as they be a don the reach time we be say they go declare Biafra independence for Finland, Helsinki, and according to him, he said this one go happen for this year as they be. Wait. Now for Helsinki, this one go happen as they be, and this one is coming from the Prime Minister of the Biafra government in exile life. Government don't move against extortion. Multiple checking points will be say e dey for road. Thank God say government don't remember them because this checking point don't cost plenty wahala for plenty people as e dey be wahala. As it be, they don't talk and say every checking point where we say they where we say know they valuable, say they come out and for road. If you don't apply Port Harcourt or where Port Harcourt road or where Onitsha road, Enugu Onitsha road, Aba Port Harcourt road, and all those roads where you see, you go see the kind police checking points where we say they there. Them plenty and I they ask, waiting those police people they do. Waiting be their work there, and who they protect and who they try to save. But the matter will be said that they do there now they collect 100 naira, and imagine how many car where they pass for those roads. Imagine when they collect 100 naira, like 20 or 100 cars or 500 cars. My brother, if you times some 100 times 500, 100 times 100 is already 10,000. Check them times 5, they will be making 50,000 per day. And they pass, so they pass that kind of money. And this checking point, if you they move from what they call them Anambra to Imo State, they pass 20. Imo State to Port Harcourt, they pass 20. Enugu to Anambra, they pass 20. Enugu to Abakaliki, they. And what they surprise me be say now for only Southeast you see these checking points. Now, as it be, they say Lagos in a reviewed effort to find lasting solution to the perennial gridlock on Oshodi Apapa Expressway and other parts access road. The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegbayeya Oyetola, has promised to eliminate extortions of maritime truck drivers, illegal checkpoints, unapproved parking of trucks along the road, among other vices causing traffic along the port access road within 1 week. One thing they say government they promise, but they know they fully promise. As it be, bandits don't enter for Zamfara community, they don't buy about 7 people, carry scores of people, carry them come out. If you dey see the things wey be say they happen, it go be like say Nigeria every day don't turn chibo anu ozo. You know, get one day we go break, we be say one thing or the other no go happen. As it be, they say Akredo don't arrive Nigeria. Remember say Omolo Esaore, they accuse Akredolu's wife and the family, say he be like say Akredolu no die for Germany, oh. Say he be like say the man die for this Niger. Chai. But as it be, you go see say this life no balance. This Akredolu na governor of Ondo State, and money day, finances day, where without day, where we say they go take care of in life. But as he know, as God know I'm making live, na so the one buy. Now he go make you know say as this life day, nothing there inside. There is nothing to boast about life. If God give you life, no say na him one purposely give you life. Make I carry go for that full story of Oga Akredolu. The body of the late former governor of Ondo State wrote to me Akredolu has arrived Nigeria. Akredolu's body was brought into the country from Germany, where he passed away and had been reportedly deposited at the morgue until final burial. The former governor passed away in Germany on Wednesday, December 27, 2023. The plane that conveyed the body reportedly arrived in Lagos at about 3:39 p.m. on Friday, January 5th. The wife of the late governor, Betty Anyanwu Akredolu, his children and siblings, led by Professor Wole Akredolu, the immediate younger brother, received the body. Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, represented by his Chief of Staff, Mr. Tayo Akinde, Ogun State Governor Prince Takpo Abiodun, represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Tokumbi Talabi, and a representative Osun State Governor, Senator Demola Adeleke, also joined in receiving the body. As it be for Osun State, the Adeleke na the Adeleke na governor, Adeleke na senator. As it be, it be like say governmental powers for the obodo don dey turn personal business. We be say people they do their own business for themselves. As it be, you get one information where I want bring in. They say Oga Soludo, governor of Anambra State, don't ban sand excavation in 5 Anambra communities. When I say why, if you grow up in Anambra, you know that there are some places where they go collect ego why. It gets something where they call egg aquago. If you be on Anambra, you go know. Now what they call borrow pit, where for the borrow pit, now there the boys go there, tipper go they come the pack sound, and after the day, the boys go share the money and put small for over the pocket. But as it be, the information where they enter my table be say the governor of Anambra State, Charles Soludo, don't ban Aquago. Governor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State has placed a ban on sand excavation in the late former Vice President Alex Ekweme's Oko community located in Orumbanok local government area. The prohibition also extends to 3 adjacent communities, Nanka, Amokbala, Agwo, and Ekulobia, in Agwata local government areas. Soludo says his intention to sign an executive order next week to enforce the ban. Those found guilty of contravening the prohibition will face prosecution. Truck courts transporting excavated sand within these communities will be seized by the state government for a year upon conviction. The governor also announced plans to establish a task force to ensure the implementation of this order. Soludo announced the government plans when he commissioned a civic center named after the late former vice president by his Oko community, Christine Alex Ekweme Civic Center, OKO, as part of people's plan to immortalize him on Friday. Oh, say tele, they say people where they catch, where they go Aquago. Nah, governor, check and well, no, because say if it be say your papa na big man, you go school grudge. This Aquago where you they see, Now waiting our boys they take the survive for Villa. Except say it don't the cause erosion and the rest of them government fee say but you know say some places where this borrow pit they take help obodo. Meanwhile now here I go to wind down the cost, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. Well, collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.